Good morning, everybody. Again, my name's Eden Shapiro, the climate change realtor, founder and manager of the most innovative real estate corporation ever conceptualized here in Boulder, Colorado on Saturday, May 22nd for the Saturday, May 22nd vlog. And again, I hope everyone's having a fantastic day, staying happy, staying positive, and of course, as always, staying frosty, aware of the world around us. And, you know, we always love to get the vlog started with accountability. So for those of you who are interested, I believe I got 100 contacts last week. Again, we're working on making up a deficit so I can get to 3,000 people by October, something like that. This week we are at 66, I want to say. So I'm going to go out and knock until I get 24 contacts today to get me up to 90 contacts of the week. If I get 90 contacts every single week, I'm on track for my goals, which is to, you know, donate $1 million to fight climate change. So what do we start with the vlog? Okay, Eden Shapiro, climate change realtor. I just want to start explaining my my business model every single vlog so people are aware. I represent people on the purchase and sale of homes, which is, you know, a classic thing a realtor does. And then I actually, when I get a commission fee, I take 50% of it and I set it aside of net commissions to make a donation. Annually was the plan to organizations dedicated to fighting climate change. And on my podcast, I learn about different organizations and people who are trying to work on solving the most pressing challenges of our time. And I have a big climate focus so I can help as many people at once at the same time. And then, yeah, so that's my business model. And then eventually, as time goes on, when we hit a certain income threshold, I'm actually going to create like a climate change realty incubator, which means I'm going to bring other young entrepreneurs in and fund their ventures and take no equity share. So basically, donate 50% of my commissions to fight climate change and then inspire and fund other people who have similar values that want to help the world. So that's me. That's what I do. But, you know, let's talk. This is the vlog. It's the Climate Change Realtor vlog. But let's talk about what are you guys doing? So I wanted to talk about what does it mean to be successful today. So, you know, I've said in previous videos, like, what really is success? You define it yourself, right? Look at this. We're at the Valmont Park today in Boulder, Colorado, to talk about what does it mean to be successful? So Earl Nightingale, who's like a public speaker and, you know, someone who like a self-help kind of guy, he called success the progressive pursuit of a worthy ideal. So the question I have for you guys is, what do you think is a worthy ideal? Looks like there's a homeless guy sleeping in a tent over here. So yeah, some of you might consider a worthy ideal helping homeless people not be homeless anymore. I know we've talked about that on the podcast a lot recently, but for me, the worthy ideal that's gotten me to be working hard, you know, I'm just finishing probably like a 70-hour work week this week. Why I'm so motivated, why I'm so dedicated, because of why I believe in what I'm doing and why I have gotten to the point where I'm building this climate change real estate brokerage is because my worthy ideal is something I call enlightened self-interest. And enlightened self-interest is the idea that in order to serve yourself at the deepest and most fulfilling level, you should always be considering others above yourself. So that's enlightened self-interest. I talk about it on a lot of the vlogs. I talk about it in the film in great detail. And so if you guys can see, my whole business model is based on enlightened self-interest and inspiring other people to adhere to the values of enlightened self-interest. And I'm kind of trying to serve as an example to show people that it works. Like, it works. So let's talk about what's going on this week. This week I'm going to be closing on my first buyer sale. So I have clients who are my really good friends. I represented them on the purchase of a home. It was a horrible experience. It was really, really, really bad. Buyer's market right now. It's like the greatest time ever to sell a house. And so on Monday morning, I'm going to be getting a check for $10,000. So here's what I'm going to do with this check to explain to you guys. I'm not lying. Like, everything I'm saying in these videos, I truly mean in the deepest parts of my heart, my soul, and my being. And these are live. So like, I come on here and I just start talking, and I don't have a plan necessarily. I don't have a script. I just start talking about things. So this is my first, my first commission check. Actually, correction. I referred my cousin a realtor in New Hampshire last year, and I actually got a check for $2,956 last year. That's all the money I made in 2020. So what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to get a check for $10,000 on Monday for helping my buyers close on this house. And then I'm going to actually take 6,000, I think it's like 6,600 something, because I've pledged to donate 50% of all my commissions. I haven't made a donation yet. So I'm actually going to be making my first donation to 350 Colorado and Citizens Climate Lobby, which are two awesome organizations that are working really, really hard every single day to fight this climate crisis. So I'm going to take the check right away. As someone who has made no money for almost a year and 6 months, I don't care. I'm going to take the money. I'm going to make a donation right away. Right now, I'm sitting at like $19,000 credit card debt, $22,000 student debt. I'm going to make a donation right away. I'm actually going to, half would be $5,000, but I'm actually going to cover the money I made from last year. So I'm actually going to make a donation for last year and the first half of this year on my birthday next week on Thursday. And you know what? I'm trying to show you guys, this is like the happiest. This is the thing. I've never been more excited for anything in my life. What I've said, I've always been talking about being successful, talking about how I'm going to do great things, and I'm finally getting my first real chance to go and do it. So next week, I'm really excited. I'm going to make a whole podcast explaining everything that has been going through my head over the last year when it comes to regards to what are the most pressing challenges of our time. How can we fix them? What organizations are doing good work? Why am I choosing Citizens Climate Lobby in 350 Colorado? How are the future donations going to work? All that stuff is going to be coming out on Changing the Climate, episode 44. So I'm going to actually come on and do another live, 1 hour video. So this is kind of just like the preview for that. But yeah, this enlightened self-interest thing, that in order to serve yourself at the deepest and most fulfilling level, you should always be considering others above yourself. I'm not the first dude to think to promote these ideas or live a life based on that kind of stuff. You know what I mean? There's this, all the world religions kind of talk about the similar stuff. This guy, Jesus of Nazareth, was talking about self-giving love in order to achieve eternal life. Now, I'm not telling you guys that if you always consider others before yourself, you're going to live forever. But I'll tell you that here, today, now, in the future, and if you believe in yourself and you believe in your ideas and you really take substantive action to live out what you represent, you'll achieve great meaning, happiness, and fulfillment in your life. And isn't that what you guys think success is? Is success being really, really wealthy and miserable? Or is success living a life that you think is worth living? I don't know. I thought I would give this a try this Saturday, but it didn't go as well as I thought. So I would say if anyone's watching this right now, check out Changing the Climate, episode 44, which will be coming out on my 24th birthday this coming Thursday, at which point I will have made a 6,000 something donation. And that's my first donation. That's the start of this company. We are going to donate millions and millions and millions of dollars to other organizations. So right now at the conclusion, so I get $10,000. I'm going to donate 6,000 of it, and then I'm going to pay my intern who's working for me for free. But I just don't believe in that kind of shit. So I'm going to make sure my intern gets some money, and my buyer clients don't know this, and I doubt that they'll actually watch this vlog. But I'm going to buy them a fat ass closing gift. I'm going to take them to the store and be like, buy whatever you want, because again, what's the point of having all this money if you're just going to hoard it to yourself? Am I going to invest in the stock market and buy real estate and try and build my own wealth long term? Yes. But along the way, I'm going to give essentially at least 95% of my earned income, if not more. So I'm actually only going to, so when I get a check for $10,000, I'm going to get about $500 in my pocket, at which point, always save 10% of your income. So I'm going to put $50 into my Roth IRA. That will leave me with about $450 to, buy some quinoa, some kale, and some almond butter, and keep going on my journey. I don't need much. I can live off love. This is just the beginning, guys. So by all means, stick around. I'm sorry, I thought this would be a little bit better, but again, I didn't have a script or a plan. But I recommend, if you're interested in what I'm talking about, I recommend you check out episode 44 of Changing the Climate, because I'm gonna I'm gonna talk about like everything. Like it's gonna be one of those like crazy, like a vlog, but it's gonna be like in a podcast format. Also, because I didn't manage to get a guest for the next week, but I've got lots of guests planned coming up. How you guys doing? You doing well? I'm not kidding. Like all this stuff is like, this is the start. I'm gonna continue this trend forever. The more and more I give back to other people, the better and better I feel about myself. So why would I listen to everyone else who's saying, you gotta hold on to your money, man. You gotta do this, you gotta do that. Stop listening to other people and start doing what your heart tells you what to do. And you're gonna live a very fantastic, successful life. And we're gonna talk more about enlightened self-interest and self-giving love as the weeks go on, because nothing is more true to my personality than that. And that doesn't mean that I'm perfect at it, but when I think about these ideas and think about who I want to be, that's exactly what it is. So in case you forgot, I love you all, and we'll be back next Saturday for another vlog. But again, Changing the Climate has 44 episodes this Thursday, and happy birthday to me, $6,000 something donation. Looking forward to it very much. Peace out, 2012. Love you all. Climate Change Realty. I gotta go hit some doors today. Gotta keep spreading the love and keep being the example. You know, be the person that you want everyone else to be if you can. But don't force your views on others, because then they'll do the opposite. So, you know what? See you, everyone.